Greetings to my YouTube friends and family, coming at you on this absolutely gorgeous Saturday afternoon. It's gorgeous where I am. The sun is out, temperatures are perfect. I got a fabulous workout this morning, and it's going to be a wonderful, beautiful, fabulous day. And my product that I chose to share with you and talk about today is one of my all-time favorites. So I'm kind of excited to share this with you. Today we're going to talk about the Gender Bender. The Gender Bender is one of our chunk soaps, but there's something kind of special about this one I'm going to show you. I can show you just by letting you see the bar. As I pull this out, this is an activated charcoal soap with a glycerin base. Now, what's important about that? When I go out to events, I hear people say all the time, they'll say to me, "Oh, you have a black soap too?" And I'll be like, yes. So there are quite a few people that are familiar with what is so incredible and powerful about a black soap. We want you to know it's activated charcoal that brings the game in the Gender Bender. Activated charcoal is charcoal that's been bombarded with millions and billions of electrons, and it's almost been made to look like a piece of crater, so there's lots of little pits and divots and dents in the charcoal, and the charcoal has this incredible ability to pull and draw, as kind of like a magnet pulls and draws to it. The charcoal pulls and draws the things that get trapped in the skin, whether they're free radicals, dirt, oil, any of those things. It pulls what gets stuck on the skin and trapped in the skin out. And because the activated charcoal has been bombarded with electrons, there is like hundreds of thousands of times the surface area of that charcoal. So incredible pulling power. I love this soap mostly because of what it has done for me and for my children. With that fabulous, powerful ability to pull comes the ability to detox and clean. And I'll tell you, I'll share a little story about my second son. We brought out the Gender Bender towards the beginning, not too long after we launched Posh. And Braxton was playing sophomore. He was maybe a freshman, or he was playing soccer. He was maybe a freshman or a sophomore in high school, and he was playing varsity soccer, 2-a-day workouts. He was working really hard, getting back in shape, and he was coming home, and he's a blondie. He's my really fair-skinned blondie. He was coming home with just a broken out back. His back knee was something atrocious. And so, like a good mom would, I sat down and had a talk with Braxton. And I said, okay, Brax, there's a couple things you can do. You need to drink more water. You need to never drive home from soccer practice with a sweaty wet t-shirt on. Carry dry t-shirts with you, change frequently, do 2, even 3 showers a day if you need to. Cut out the crap that you might be eating. I mean, all of these little things that combined together could affect his atrocious back knee breakout. And then we have this product called the Stripper, which is a detox body mud. It has clay mud and charcoal in it. And I wanted to put that on his back. And I said, hey, Braxton, let's put this on your back. We'll take a picture before. We'll let it detox and pull out all of the crap that's stuck in that's causing this back knee. And then we'll take a picture after, and we'll be able to show everyone how incredible it is. And he was like, no, Mom, nothing called the Stripper on me. And then there was kind of a fun little chase around the house game where my youngest daughter, Brecken, and I tried to take down Braxton, and he had me on one of his arms and he had Brecken on the other arm, and he's like lumbering around the house with us, and he just wasn't going to have it. We weren't going to get him down, and there wasn't going to be anything called the Stripper on him. So my alternative for him was I threw him a piece of Gender Bender bar. And I actually cut this bar in quarters. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. But I threw him a piece of gender bender bar and I said, okay, if you won't do the stripper, at least use this when you're in the shower. So fast forward maybe a week, a little over a week and a half or so, and Braxton's running around the house on his way from his room to the laundry room to get a clean shirt. And his sisters actually saw him. And they were like, Braxton, what are you doing? You know, his back was like 95, 99% clear. And he said, I know. I'm using Mom's black soap. I know. Like he knew it was better. And so then they turned around to me and they're like, Mom, can we use that on our faces? And I said, absolutely. I've been using it on my face as a cleanser because I have a propensity, even as an older adult, to break out. My skin's super sensitive. So this began the moment where all of the Johansson family and household used the gender bender, not only in the shower, but to wash our faces with, to get that squeaky clean. It's a clean. It's not a slippery clean where you feel any kind of residue. It's a detox clean, and we love it. Today, I can tell when my kids are out of gender bender. I see it on their faces. I see a little breakout. Maybe I see a little back breakout. Braxton was home from college recently, and I said, hey, bud, need another gender bender? Because I could tell. So, and then he actually drove away on his way back to college, left his gender bender sitting right here on the table. So, hey, Braxton, I got your gender bender for you, and I'll be getting it to you the next time I see you. Okay, bud? Little tip on the gender bender. This is a powerful little guy, and it lasts a long time. This is a big bar. It's portioned to be even bigger than your your average soap that you buy in the store. But I take this bar, I throw it in the microwave for maybe 20 seconds, somewhere between 15 and 30 seconds. And then it doesn't necessarily feel hot on the outside, but I can tell that it's warm on the center. I take my big meat cleaver and I cut it in quarters. When I warm it up just a little bit, it slices just really smoothly into quarters. If you don't warm it up, it'll crumble and break. And then I hand everybody a quarter, because once my kids decided they wanted to use it to wash their faces, there was no way that my daughter was going to use the same piece to wash her face as her brother might be using on his body, and I totally get that. So we cut it in quarters, makes it last a really long time, makes it the perfect size to have sitting just on the sink, and it is one of our favorite products. Because I share this story a lot too, I've sold a ton to moms who have teenagers who, are just really struggling with how to help their teenagers. I love what this has done for my family, and I also love what it's done for all the families of the moms that I've met out there all across the country. Find it on my website at poshfied.com. I think you're going to love it too.